Hello, Heather. How you doing? Thank you so much for kicking things off here. I was reading your writing, and everything's making really, really good sense here. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and jump. Tell you what, let's start with the letterhead. I think you're really cohesive here. You're very cohesive and very consistent in your branding development through the pieces. So that's really excellent. The logo is identical on all pieces. That's fantastic. You'd be surprised how many people don't realize that the logo has to be identical. Um, I am looking at the leave behind. Sorry to keep popping open like this, but I've got all three open here. So I think we're really doing fantastic here. So this is the business card. Now, one thing I would recommend on the business card is um, yeah, name, logo, definitely. You definitely want to keep for the contact information. Telephone, fax, and cell phone, you've got that. You want your email address, you want your job title, you've got that. Um, well, design, that's good. A graphic web design, that's fantastic right there. I want to see something here. Okay, so right now we have on your business card, you have graphic and web design, but we don't have that on the letterhead or the leaf behind. It's just design. So, that's okay. I think that's okay. As long as you have design in your logo, I think you're all right. The business card is interesting with the die cut. I'm wondering what size that is. And I can, well, yeah, I'm just let me know what size that is. It doesn't really matter what size it is. As long as it's a die cut, it's going to be a specialty card anyway. So there will be, of course, some extra cost associated there. But there's a stroke on the outside of the front of the card. I would not include that stroke because if this thing is mistrimmed at all, we're not going to see that stroke right there. So see how this one doesn't have a stroke? I would recommend the same thing over here, no stroke. Um, so in the business card, a name, I'm sorry, a logo, name, address, telephone, email, job title, URL for the website, and then a link page if applicable. And then, of course, on the letterhead, we want the name, the logo, the address. You got to get your address on that letterhead. Absolutely, that's a must. Telephone, fax, and our cell phone. We've got that email address, and then your web page URL. And then in the leave behind, we also have to include that contact information: name, logo, job title, telephone, mailing address, email, and your personal URL. My recommendation for the leave behind is to instead of using this towels in this collection, I would just take all of your contact information and leave it right there. Just leave your logo on the front. We'll leave that nice and clean, very crisp. And then put all your contact information on the back. Now I see that the card and the tag for the towel are the same shape and kind of almost relatively designed quite similarly. Just be sure that those are different sizes. I would recommend that you just make sure that maybe one is just a little bit, I would say probably the tag to be just a little bit bigger. I think the tag itself might have a high propensity of being misplaced or lost if it's small like a business card. So I would consider that to be just a little bit larger. And it does happen. That's why we want to keep our contact information on all the pieces because they get separated. By no fault of the person who you leave with them, where just things happen. You put stuff aside. Next thing you know, they get separated. Next thing you know, they can't find something. They find one piece, but not another. So that's why it's wise to keep your contact information on all of the pieces associated. And the business card and the letterhead, I think it's self-explanatory as to why you include all of that contact information therein. But at any rate, I think you've got some really, really good consistency. So this is fantastic. Really great job. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns, or if I can make any clarifications, please let me know. I'll be glad to do so. Thank you very much.